cannot be serious. What is this? That was insane.
Cloud9 are your ELEAGUE Major champions.
Are you ready for some Counter-Strike?
Trace, minute 40 left on the clock. That's only 100 seconds, EV, before we find ourselves in a 2-0 scenario.
Kib under pressure right now, able to take a breather, shake it off. Halfical gonna drop the self-destruct over the top. Is he gonna connect? No, but it's gonna let him get back into the mech. Meanwhile, Craggy got the better of Alarm. Zachary desperately trying to fight the other way, but Fusion running out of options here. Who Are You was so damaged, he had to back out early, and they just can't pierce through this tanky setup of the Hurricane.
Feels at this point we're going to have to take that Giganti logo and wedge it between the words EU and NA, because that's how things are starting to look. This is consistently going to the side of Hurricane, just constantly refuting every single attack. Anything that Fusion University are finding, they are dealing with it. In the final minute, Who Are You is going to bring out a new pick. We haven't seen that this weekend. It's going to be the Pharah.
Well, you got to try something here, and Who Are You? He is a pretty good Pharah, but pulling it out last moment, you haven't been practicing it. This could be a stretch even for the Fusion. Early Pulse Bomb Stick coming on out, doesn't get the kill. Alarm, though, under pressure, healed up by Elk. Elk ends up sacrificing himself to keep Alarm in the fight. Beast Halo already down, and Who Are You? Not using too much as far as Kib turns this into a slaughterhouse right on the side, the whole hog, laying down the bacon.
Who Are You? Completely isolated from Elk, finds himself getting dropped by Happy Call, and it feels now this is just hunting for fun as they trace down the final few members, stagger Fusion University out, and with 20 seconds left on the clock, this could be over before we know it.
15 seconds remaining, the Hurricane on the verge of a first point hold, showing their companions across the pond how Quad Tank is played. That sentence caused me physical pain.
I saw you wince as you said that.
It's not easy, but the self-destructor on top, Hapical looking for the bomb. Got Elk! What a pickoff to start off the fight. Soundbear coming in here for the Hurricane now, and that might be all they need to solidify. The Fusion are dropping one by one by one.
Commiseration kill, we should say, onto Craggy there, but nope, Hurricane will reign supreme. It's 2-0 going into the half.
So, I need to warn our viewers right now about our halftime show that's not our normal PG-rated programming. No, our desk, it's going to be rated I for insufferable.
Insufferable, and about as much suffering as you and Fusion University experienced during these two maps. I gotta say, man, it's okay. We'll find someone you can talk to afterwards to get those hard feelings out. We'll look after you. We're very accommodating here in EU.
I wonder how much it costs to hire a therapist for a cross-Atlantic flight after this, because I might need one.
I know just the guy for you. His name begins with T, it ends in D, and he's sat on the desk.
Oh boy. Well, guys, we're gonna go to a break. I'm gonna try and recover my pride. So will Fusion. We'll be right back.
quad tank, quad tank, quad tank, quad tank, quad tank.
ZP has finally learnt that strength.
It's getting a little bit hot in here, Trid.
Yeah, it's a bit. I think I might have caught that virus
quad
that ZP was talking about, that quad tank virus. I'm going to be okay, though. I think I'll live.
I'm really glad you're going to be okay, because if you went over to Fusion and asked them for the vaccine, turns out they don't have it, Jameson.
I mean, Dr. Bucket is trying to treat them, but they don't know what the answer is. I mean, they have to continue these clinical trials at this point, but it looks like quad tank is the answer here.
How do you negotiate that quad tank, though? Because I think Hurricane is trying to prove a point here. They're going, look, we play quad tank, we play it well, and you do not have the answer.
I think that they're even defying their own strats in this instance, because they were running quad tank in places we haven't seen them run quad tank before, which raises the question, just why are they doing it?
I think it is a point of contention, particularly not to stick it to NA, but I think maybe to stick it to ZP, who has been a fervent opponent against quad tank. But like I said, you know, we butt heads, and I said, hey, quad tank with the likes of Kib and these people who have amazing Roadhogs, we even saw Craggy on it, can make that engine go.
If we jump back to map number 1, though, let's chat a little bit about Hurricane, because it was surprising to see them run that Sombracer on the first point.
Yeah, Sombracer was a surprise to me anyway. I thought they were just going to roll that quad tank, or run, not necessarily quad tank, but run the tankier compositions, especially on Ilios, where I feel like it's maybe underpowered. And it was very close, 91% to 100 score lines, but then in the final map in Ruins, which honestly I thought Hurricane would lose just because from a style